Morning, y'all. Hey, this is your boy Gerald. Just starting my day out, and I had a thought just really just hit my mind just a second ago. And I know a lot of times we're on a journey of what we're trying to accomplish, and sometimes we turn around and it's like we take a time to sit back and assess how much we've accomplished. And when we get to that point, we've noticed everything that has changed, what has come into our lives, and more or less take that time to really look at, where am I going? Sometimes that can be daunting. Sometimes we'll be in a position where we're like, okay, yesterday everything was consistent. People that we may tend to rely on as a support factor. There may be a directional change, and you're wondering, okay, why things were the way they were, why they changed, and it can be more or less frightening at times. I just want to convey this message. As long as you're true to yourself, anything that is destined for you is going to come to pass, but you have to do the work first. A lot of times, I heard this song by the artist Floetic. Some of you may know her by. She was in the group Floetic, and she said in a song called "Breathe," that basically said, you can't take everybody with you, but they'll be better off that they knew you. See, sometimes you're going to go through challenges in life that you're going to have to do the work, and that may mean that you're by yourself. But anyone that's an extension of you will also have that same like-minded focus. And sometimes that means you must let people go so that they can grow. A lot of times people, we have this false security that they think that, well, whatever I do, I'm going to take them with me, and we're going to more or less embrace this together. Now, yes, if this was a better world, a perfect world, that would be the case. But remember, it is you that has to do the work. So sometimes things are going to come off chaotic, very challenging. You got to remember this. With every harvest, you first must plant the seed. Cultivate that what you've planted with patience and endurance. You'll reap your reward. Now the same is true as this. Depending the motivation, that will dictate the outcome. So if you're planting something that is, well, negatively, you're gonna get a negative harvest, unfortunately. That's just how it works. The energy that you put out will eventually come back. So if you're in a position where you're questioning your steps, first and foremost, stay true to your faith. That reaffirms your conviction. That helps define your direction, and also gives you insight and clarity. At the end of the day, you are your best product. You're God's greatest perfected gift. So anyone that loves you, wishes to be in your midst, first of all, you guys you have to be on the same page. And sometimes that takes time. Goodness knows if we were in a perfect world, we'd be at the finish line already. But anything that's worth value, worth, is worth the sacrifice. Don't you think? So, don't worry about what's going on right now. Don't. Stay true to you. Stay true to your convictions. And if for some reason situations change, you got to remember, God will always, as long as you put Him first, will make sure that everything that you're doing flows. But there are challenges. There are lessons. There are obstacles. There are diversions. There are distractions to test you. That's what reaffirms value. And that also will let you know the areas that you need to work on and some areas that have pretty much been perfected. I'm a firm believer that communication is an art that is never mastered. Never mastered. But first you must be humble to yourself, humble to others, and that'll be reciprocated as well. You gotta remember, two people that are not the same cannot walk together in harmony. They can't. No matter how you try to manipulate, dictate, restructure, change, if it's not pure, it's just a smoke screen. And everything always comes to the light. So, with that being said, someone may be pondering right now, what am I supposed to do? Why am I having this situation? I didn't see this coming from over here. I feel blindsided. Well, that is nothing but the devil trying to take your self-confidence. And really, this also should be a validation that you're doing the right thing. You're on point. Stay true to you. And if they value you, your environment, well, guess what? They're going to gravitate to you. They're going to gravitate to you. Because you're going to illuminate a position, or shall I say, you're going to have an essence about you that is going to be very infectious. Everyone wants to be, they're going to want some of that. So stay true to you. Stay true to you. Place God first, and you can't go wrong. But you got to put forth the work. You know, like they say, like in the Bible, faith without works is dead. You can pray until the sun comes up and goes down, but until you do the work, you will not reap the harvest that you deserve. And you deserve everything. Everything. So you're tracking, you're doing what you need to do, and those that are in your environment, or those that wish to be in your environment, that do not support you or do not understand, don't worry about that. That's just a distraction. You keep doing what you need to do, because you're in charge of your life. I thought someone might want to hear that, and had to put it out. So anyway, you have a blessed day, and always put God first in everything you do. Peace.